On the scene, on the story. News 9 starts now.
What a bunch of idiots.
That's a Yukon man who's talking about the guys who drove that car right through his front living room. He's upset this morning. You'll hear more from Chris Gilmore live to tell us what unfolded after an early morning pursuit.
And our team is covering winter weather making its way here. Our Ashley Holden has the new ODOT service showing road conditions online.
All right, team coverage continues this morning on this winter storm. There's Lacey and Jed getting ready to bring us the latest on the forecast for the weekend and what's going on right now for that morning drive. Good morning, Oklahoma. Thanks for choosing News 9. We are ready, locked and loaded, I guess you could say.
The winter weather is already here, Jed. We're starting to see a little precip to the west of us.
Yeah, a real faint, freezing drizzle. We've got Fig out on the roads. We'll be checking in with him here shortly. Let's give you the latest more details on that. Stay at News 9. We'll keep you advised.
All right, breaking news. You've got to see what happened in Yukon just a matter of about an hour ago. A police chase and the drivers, these suspects, crash into a man's home this morning.
Our Chris Gilmore is live on the scene with the latest. Chris, good morning.
Good morning, guys. A wild night here in Yukon, starting with a burglary alarm going off at Big K Pawn Shop here in town, ending with a car smashing through the front of the house you see here behind me at South 10th in Yukon near Garth Brooks Boulevard. A huge hole now where a wall used to be made of brick. Luckily, no one injured inside, and Yukon police additionally were able to apprehend all three suspects involved in this chase. We have a chance to speak with David Rains, the homeowner here. Here's what he said, how he's doing.
What a bunch of idiots. And get a job, you know, don't have to go out and do stuff like that. I'm just an old poor boy. Thank goodness I got insurance.
So he is doing okay this morning. His wife, son, and 3 dogs were all inside when this happened. He tells me that if that car would have went through that front window instead of that front wall, it would have narrowly missed his wife, who was sleeping on the couch. Reporting live on the scene, on the story from Yukon, Chris Gilmore, News 9.
Chris, thank you. Let's get a traffic check with our Fig Newton. He's on the roadways right now watching a little bit of this mist coming down. Fig, good morning.
Good morning, Grant. Well, as you said, I am watching this mist. You can see it up in these street lights. Looks like a very fine little fog there. On the windshield, it's very fine mist. You might need your wipers on the very slowest position. So far, I'm not showing any problems as far as the streets go. No problems on the overpasses or anything yet that I've seen. But I'll keep an eye on it for you. Back to you.
All right, Fig, thanks. Regardless of how much precip decides to stick on the roadways, Oklahoma City and ODOT crews will be clearing it off city streets and highways. This is a map here showing the routes in Oklahoma City, which are roadways that will be treated first. So some of the north to south roadways are Meridian, May, Classen, and Eastern. And if you're headed east to west, look for South 29th and 44th, Reno, as well as North 23rd and 63rd Streets. Portable generators can make winter weather easier to bear, but OG&E is asking everyone to take a few things into account. Generators should always remain outside because the engine exhaust could lead to carbon monoxide poisoning in your home. Keep them at least 5 feet away from windows and keep them on a dry surface. And always remember to turn off the generator and let it cool down before you refuel it. While we're talking about safety during this winter weather, we can't forget to stay mindful about your health.
Well, Caitlin Ogle is talking to the health department, what they're advising as we get into winter weather. Caitlin?
Well, first, the OSDH wants you to make sure you and your kids are dressed for the winter weather. It says be mindful of body temperatures. The average is about 98.6 degrees. However, babies can lose body heat quickly. So when they're sleeping, they should be in a room that's at least above 65 degrees. Also, the OSDH says it's best not to bundle them up in a bunch of blankets. Too many can cause them to overheat. Just dress them in warm clothing like little footy pajamas. As for the elderly, it can be a challenge for them to stay warm, so they ask you to check on them often. The state is also encouraging you to get your flu shots, as 6 people have died so far this flu season. From the Alert Desk, Caitlin Ogle, News 9.
All right, here's the deal. We say it over and over, but this weekend you can't afford not to have the News 9 app. You get the updates from Jed, Lacey, David, our entire weather team. It's the radar, the latest on the storm moving in. Also closings for the weekend as well. You'll see them on the app. We'll have them live on News 9. And don't forget, news9.com, our website, will have all that information for you as well. Now this story.
I'm proud to present the 2018 David O'Brien Award to Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray was named the country's top college quarterback last night.
Oh, setting up a showdown for the Heisman this weekend. Murray won the Davy O'Brien Award, which makes him the 5th Sooner quarterback to do so more than any school in the nation. Murray was the AP Player of the Year. Baker won that honor last year as well. Tomorrow night, Murray and Tua Tagovailoa. All right, who will get the Heisman? I know there's a third guy, but they're just talking about
It's just
the two,
those two.
right?
It really
All
is just those two.
Dean is in New York City, and he'll have coverage. Don't miss it, live right here on News 9 throughout the day.
All right, Lisa, what are we watching before those kids head out to school this morning?
Well, we've got a little bit of drizzle. It is cold this morning. Wind chills are indicating that south track means our snow and ice totals are much less. Jed will have the update on this forecast coming up.
All right, Liz, thanks. And still ahead, a new tool that could keep people in rural parts of the state safe during dangerous road conditions. There it is. Ashley Holden will explain.